Spring Boot profiles explained like real projects. Imagine you're building a Spring Boot application. Everything works perfectly on your laptop. But when the same application moves to the testing server, the database URL changes. Then in production, the database changes again. Logging settings are different. API keys are different. Should you modify the code every time? Absolutely not. This is exactly why Spring Boot provides profiles. Profiles allow an application to use different configurations for different environments like development, testing, and production. Dot. Think of profiles as different modes of your application. Just like your phone has silent mode, normal mode, and airplane mode, the phone is the same, only the behavior changes. Spring profiles work the same way. The application remains the same, but configurations change based on the active profile. Let's take a real-world example. Suppose you have three environments: development, testing, production. For development, you may use a local database. For testing, a shared testing database. For production, a highly secure production database. Instead of changing code, Spring lets you maintain separate configuration files for each environment. Typically, you'll see files like application.properties, applicationdev.properties, applicationtest.properties, applicationprod.properties. The common configuration goes into application.properties. Environment-specific settings go into their respective profile files. Now, the question is, how does Spring know which profile to use? The answer is simple. Using spring.profiles.active. For example, spring.profiles.active equals dev. When the application starts, Spring loads the development profile configuration automatically. You can also activate profiles from the command line. For example, -spring.profiles.active equals prod. This is extremely useful when deploying applications to different servers. But profiles are not limited to properties files. They can also control which beans are loaded. This is done using the @profile annotation. Imagine you have two payment services, one for development, one for production. Using @profile, Spring loads only the bean that matches the active profile. Think of a movie set. Only the actors needed for today's scene appear on stage. Everyone else stays backstage. Similarly, Spring loads only the beans required for the active profile. This reduces confusion and keeps applications clean. Profiles are commonly used for different databases, different API endpoints, different logging levels, mock services for testing, production-specific configurations, cloud and on-premise deployments. Then, let's quickly summarize. Without profiles, configuration changes become difficult. Code may need modification. Deployment becomes risky. With profiles, environment-specific configurations stay separate. No code changes are required. Deployment becomes much safer and easier. So remember this simple rule: one application, multiple environments, different configurations. That's exactly what Spring Boot profiles are designed to solve. Once you start using profiles, managing development, testing, and production environments becomes incredibly simple. And that's why Spring profiles are considered one of the most important features of Spring Boot for real-world enterprise applications. Ring.